gonna be a baby shifter beginner guide to how to script, featuring my scripts. Actually, this is like my shifting notebook. I'm gonna see if I can edit this to where I can actually read it, but pretty much it says my name, and then it says Amaya, which is my My Hero Academia Reality DR name, and then it says DR Shifting Journal. And the reason it says Shifting Journal is because I just don't have my script in here. Like, here's my script right here, and then I skipped a couple pages because I might want to add more to my script, and then I pretty much have like shifting updates in here. Like, yeah, so I'm not gonna go through like my shifting updates in this video, because this is just gonna be about the script. Maybe if y'all want, I can go through my shifting updates and stuff, or pretty much like my little mini shifting story times. I have told y'all some of them, but I don't think they were in order. But anyway, so yeah, here's my main script. Again, I'm gonna see if I can edit that and flip that so y'all can actually like read it. But it says main script with the heart because it's like my main script. Now, some of y'all who have been here before may have noticed, like, this is the whole new journal. This is not the journal that you had before when you were first shifting. No, it's not. The first journal, I don't know what happened to it, but it got water on it and it got messed up, so I had to throw that in the trash, because, you know, man. So I just wrote a new one, and as you can see, it's pretty short, because when I be shifting, like, I don't add a whole bunch of extra stuff, like my coochie tastes like all this extra stuff. I don't add all that, because some people do, some people, I don't add no racism exists, because I wish a bitch would in my DR try me. They would get beat up. Anyways, like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it is what it is. Like, whatever happened. Now, there are some things that I script out that I feel like you should, but yeah, I'm gonna get into it. So pretty much for the top part, I have like my name, my age, eye color, hair color, etc. Then I have my quirk telekinesis. I can lift things like that are 500 pounds or below. Now, I have been training, so it has like gotten way up. I can lift way more stuff, but for a base, it was 500 without touching it. That's what telekinesis is. So pretty much for the like important section, like the extra section that's not like really about me, I wrote 1 hour in my current reality is 1 day in my desired reality. Now, there's been kind of like a debate that I've noticed, like a debate, people saying it doesn't matter how long the time jump is. Yeah, it does. You're gonna be drained. From my experience, an hour in the CR equals a day in the DR. It does what it needs to do for me. It does what it needs to do for me, because I feel like putting a whole entire month equals 1 hour, I feel like that would drain you. In my opinion, I feel like that's not good, because I do be feeling a little bit tired when I come back. I do be feeling a little bit like, damn, like my body feel like it went through something that it shouldn't have went through. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even go nowhere. You see what I'm saying? Like, I do be feeling like that. So yeah, I have nothing about my clone in here, because honestly, from what I think my clone just stays asleep. I think my clone just stays in the bed and don't do nothing. So yeah, I wrote, I cannot feel any extreme or debilitating pain. If you don't know pretty much what debilitating means, like where you can't move, it pretty much gives you like where you can't do nothing. Like, so pretty much if Deku had punched me in my face, like it wouldn't feel to the point where I would have to not do anything. I could just have to sit there. Like, it wouldn't be that bad, right? Which Deku actually did punch me in my face. Those of you who watched my last one, y'all know. But anyways, I cannot be put in a coma or die. Now, I know when you die, like in your DR, apparently you respawn or whatever, but I'm not trying to test it out. So I just went ahead and scripted I cannot die or be put in a coma, because if I'm in a coma, I'm missing everything I need to be seen. So my body weight will only fluctuate between 110 to 160. Now, the reason I put this is not because of looks. I just feel like it's just what I want. That's for personal reasons, but you can add extra stuff like that. Like, you can add whatever you want in your script. Like, you can add like, I weigh this, like this is my eye color. Like, you can put stuff like that. And you can also put, you can change anything you want in your DR. You can change your gender, your height, like your weight, like I said, your eye color. You can change your race. I don't know why you want to do that, but you can change your race. You can do whatever you want. It is your DR. You can script whatever you want and it'll happen, right? And then I put, when I like to return to my current reality, my safe word is scalpel. And whenever I say it, it'll return me back. Period. No strings attached. And then it says my quirk cannot be permanently stolen or taken away. But Mr. Aizawa is the exception, because he can like take it away, but not permanently to the point where I'll never get it back. You see what I'm saying? Because I would hate to be in a situation where I lose my quirk. Like, that would kick me out right there, because I do not contribute anything to UA, to be honest. besides like my quick thinking and like what I can contribute physically, like mentally, she is not there. Mentally, she is not there. Common sensely, she is not there. Like, let me stop. Anyways, and then the last thing I wrote is that I don't have a period, because no, my periods in the CR be something unimaginable. Be something that I can't go through. I will not go through. I refuse to go through in the CR where I'm supposed to be having fun. So yeah, I wrote my periods when that happened. Now, you don't have to write that. You don't have to write anything I have in my script. All I would recommend is, for the first time shifters, write "you cannot feel pain." Write that you will be numb to all pain, because when I tell you, when I first went, I don't really think I had anything about I can't feel pain. Maybe I did, but when Deku first punched me, like, when we first trained the first day or the second day, like, girl, I was hurting. Like, it was hurting. Like, y'all do not understand how these people have powers. Let me remind y'all, these people have powers, and when they hit you with it, or they burn you, or their fire gets close enough to like burn you, like, it hurts. Like, it will hurt. So you cannot feel pain. For all my baby shifters, that is the number one thing I recommend, that you cannot feel pain. Also, what I recommend is that when you first shift, in my opinion, don't have like this super detailed storyline. Don't have like this super detailed script, like, oh yeah, Bakugo is gonna fall in love with me, and then he's gonna cheat on me, and then I'm gonna go with Shinso, and she's gonna get me pregnant, and then I'm gonna have an abort. Like, don't do all that, because that's just too much. Like, and I feel like when you try to imagine all that stuff, like, it holds you back. Because those of you that were here before, that's my first script, that watched my first video, y'all would probably know that when I first was trying to shift, like, I had this intricate storyline, like Bakugo and Denki and Shinso was gonna fight over me, and when I was trying to imagine that, like, I feel like it really held me back. Like, try to keep it like as simple as possible, and then when you shift a couple times, then you can go ahead and add to your script, like, so and so, so and so, because when you get to see your DR, even, you might not even like the characters as much as you do in the CR, because they might be completely different. Like in my DR, like, y'all watch my story times, like, they have done a complete 180 from how they are in the show. Like, they are completely different. So when you get to the DR, you might not even like how Bakugo act. You might not even like how they look, how they smell, how they carry themselves, what we don't see on the show. So I really just recommend just being as simple as possible. Write the simple basics, like your name, your age, etc. What class you're in. I ain't write all that because, girl, I already had it in the first script, so I didn't need to do all that. But what class you're in, you know, all that kind of stuff. You want to be a teacher, you know, write what subject you teach, etc. Like, just do that, because in my opinion, you'll have a way easier time, like, shifting. You'll have a way easier experience, like, if you don't try to, like, visualize all this stuff, right? What else? Just have fun with it. Like, remember, it is your script. There is no correct way to script. There is no incorrect way to script. It is your script. Write what you want. Like, my script is pretty short, but, like, you can have whatever you want in here. Like, if you want to write, I don't know, like, I always smell like cinnamon, write it in here. If you want to write, I don't know, I'm rich, write it in here. Like, write what you want. Like, feel free. It is your script. Now, a lot of people, they write about what their dorm is like. Like I said, in my first script, I did have what my dorm was like, but now I don't have it because it's the second one, and it's just as simple as it could be. But you can write about your dorm. Also, waiting room. What that is, pretty much, it's like, I guess you would say, like an in-between between your CR and your DR. And it's like, if you need to take a break from your DR, you just go in there and you can shift back. So it's like a way for you to, like, get out of your DR without completely 100% shifting back to the CR. So you can script about that. Say, my waiting room looks like this. I will say this to get to my waiting room, etc., etc. I don't use a waiting room, so I have never experienced that. You can probably look up any video about a waiting room and it'll tell you. Look up shifting waiting room, but I've never personally used it, so I don't know. Don't ask me no questions about that because I couldn't tell you. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know what else I can say. I mean, it's your script, have fun with it. It's your DR, have fun with it. But yeah, y'all, my birthday's tomorrow. A girl is turning 16. I turned 16 because I'm 15 now. I'm turning 16. Yeah, so tomorrow, from me posting this video, tomorrow, November the 10th. So if you would like to cash at me, let me stop. No, but if you would like to cash at me, here it is. It's in the description too anyways. So yeah, y'all don't have to. Just don't feel like you have to. But if you want to show some appreciation or whatever, there's the Cash App. But anyways, y'all, so I really hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you have any questions besides waiting room questions, if you have any questions, please let me know down below. If you would like to see my shifting updates in here or anything else I have in here, because I have affirmations too. If you would like to see any of that, please let me know. I'm open to sharing all this with you guys. But yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe.